Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? I'm back with a Christmas morning gaming video. This time I got Horizon Forbidden West on the PC running at super maximum settings. Look at Aloy's drop dead gorgeous face. You can even see her pores sweating right now from me running. What'd you say, girl? But anyways, so guys, I want to show you guys something. So right now, I am running the game at maximum settings, and this video is to show you guys how much of a difference NVIDIA's DLSS 3, which is incorporating AI, makes in the game, like Horizon Forbidden West, and pretty much every single game. So if you look at the counter on the left, right now I am getting 64 FPS in the game, which is pretty good because it's above 60, so that's what you want, right? Now when I go into the settings, I want you guys to see the settings and keep some things in mind. So I am running the game at native 4K, not upscaled, native 4K. I'm not using any AI right now, so you can see here the upscaled method, the AI is turned off, there's nothing. And the settings, this game, the highest settings is very high. So very high is maximum settings right now. So right now, this is the highest graphically possible way you can play Horizon Forbidden West anywhere. Keep in mind, on PlayStation, if you pick fidelity mode, it'll run the game at upscaled 4K, not native, upscaled 4K at 30 FPS. If you pick performance mode on the PS5, it's going to play the game at 2K, 1440p, 2K at 60 FPS, right? I am running the game at pure upscaled 4K, sorry, at upscaled, no, not upscaled, at pure native 4K, and right now you can see it's getting 65 FPS. Now the only reason I am able to get 65 FPS, 60 FPS right now is because the 4080 super video card that I have inside my computer has so much power. If it was any other video card, I guarantee you running the game at these settings would only be about 40, 45 FPS, which is crap for a game like this where you want to be very fast and you want to have responsiveness, right? So you need to have the speed, for Aloy, to be able to maneuver her around the way she's supposed to, right? Now, I'm going to show you guys how much of a difference. So keep in mind, you can see the game I'm playing right now. You can play it at 60 FPS, no problem, right? Now keep in mind, my TV cannot show me anything beyond 60. So even though the counter is going above 60, I can't actually see it on my TV. So I have to replace my TV, and I plan to get a TV that is about 144 FPS, right? Most people, when they buy a TV, their TVs are just 60 FPS. But like I said, gaming takes things way beyond movies and TV watching to now we have 120, 144 FPS, and even beyond that, depending on the graphics card you have on your inside your computer. So right now, you can see the 4080 is doing a pretty good job. It's easily keeping the game at 60. Sometimes it may go at 58 or whatever. But let me show you guys right now what's going to happen the moment I start using AI. So let me turn on the AI right now. So I'm going to keep the game at 3840 by 2160p, which is native 4K. And the only thing I'm going to add on is I'm going to just use a little bit of AI, not too much, just a little bit. See, what happens is if you use too much AI, you're going to get incredible performance, but the graphics are going to take a hit because the AI is going to start to manipulate the graphics to get superior performance. We don't want to manipulate the graphics. We just want the AI to do enough, but keep the graphics, maxed out. So what we're going to do now is we are going to use, let's see here, DLSS. 1 second. All right. So I'm going to just put it to quality because we're just using, we're just going to be using very, very little AI. We don't want to touch nothing. We want to leave the maximum possible. And yes, and you're going to see here. Yes, and we're going to keep everything on very high still. So 4K, let me make sure everything is right. Okay, so remember, we were getting 60, 65 FPS before. If you look at it now, we were already getting 94 FPS right now just by making that little bit of a change. Look at that, 80 FPS. So we've gained about 20 FPS just by telling the video card, the 4080 Super, to allow a little bit of AI to rub your titties, to, to help you out a little bit. Rub your titties, and now she's liking it. The 4080's liking that, and you can see now the game is even more responsive. Now, if I had a TV that had a higher refresh rate, so if I had a TV that was 120 FPS or even 144 like the newer ones, then the game would play faster. Think of it like playing a game that's 30 FPS, and then you play it at 60. The 60 FPS one is going to be way more responsive, way faster, just a much better experience. So the same thing. Right now I'm getting 76 FPS, 80 FPS, right? But let's see what happens if I use a little bit more AI, right? Let's see how high we can get the FPS while keeping the graphics incredible. And you guys can see, like when you go to the leads, I know on Facebook you can't see what I'm seeing because Facebook only allows 720p, which is garbage quality, but still, take my word for it. But let's change it and see how much higher FPS we can get this son bitch. So now I'm going to use a little bit more AI. A little bit more AI. I'm going to go balanced. Let's see if that does anything, right? So let's see here. It looks like it's staying at a little bit higher. Probably gained about 5. Okay. Normally I would go performance. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's try. Because like I said, we're doing it for the first time. Right? We're doing it for the first time. It's a performance. So let's see. This should give a pretty big jump in the performance in the now. Let's see what it's going to give now. If it's going to do anything. Okay, now we were getting 90. Okay, so now we're getting above. Now we were getting above 80 all the time, 90 FPS. So think about this, right? 90 FPS in this game. Look at that. If I had a better TV, the responsiveness would be crazy, right? When I played this on PS5 and when I platinumed it, I played this in the performance mode on PS5, which was only 2K, 60 FPS. Imagine playing this now at 90 FPS, 80 FPS constant now. Okay, let's see what we can get. Let's change it a little bit more here. We're going to go Ultra Performance. Yes. Let's see what we're going to get now. So now we're getting above 90 FPS. We're getting like 92. 99, 100 FPS. Let me teleport to a different area because I like to get perspectives of different parts of the game. Let's go. What is this? Okay, let's go here. I don't want to go anywhere where there's enemies. I don't want to be fighting anybody right now. I just want to test the graphics of the game. All right, here we are. We're getting high 90s, 101 FPS. So now we're getting easily above. Now we're getting about 107 FPS. This is incredible. This is incredible. Like the game looks incredible. And look at this. Let's try something else. Actually, before let's teleport. I want to play somewhere. I like to play where there's leaves. Grassy area, because you get to see the foliage. Here we go. This looks like a nice area. I think there's going to be a lot of blue water because I want to see a lot of colors. All right, this is nice. This is nice, right? And this is actually going to be harder on the video card because now there's so much foliage that now it's going to use even more power on the video card. So you can see it's actually using more power. But oh shit, it's actually using more power because now there's more foliage, more grass. But you can see it's still maintaining 90 FPS above 80 easily. Now keep in mind, this is also because the 4080 Super has so much power that it is able to start off at a much higher refresh rate in comparison to a lower card, right? So naturally, the starting point of this card is always going to be higher than a lower end card, right? So that's something to keep in mind. All right, let's go here. What's this? Campfire. I haven't played this game in a couple years. All right. Now let's try incorporating some frame generation in there. So we're going to be telling AI to do even more work now. Right here, we're going to turn this son bitch on. Let's see what happens. Yes. Oh, and look at it now. Now we were getting 113, 114 FPS. Are these good guys or bad guys? I forget. Look at this, man. This is incredible. So if you have 120 FPS TV, this is how you want to be playing for Ben West. Do you know what this will feel like playing this game at 115, 118 FPS? This is pretty much double the FPS of a 120 60 FPS TV. This is the way you would want to play the game if you had that TV. So this is why I'm telling you guys, I need to make the upgrade. I need to upgrade the TV to take advantage of the power of the NVIDIA 4 Series graphics card and the 4080 Super. Like, look at how gorgeous this looks. Look at that reflection. Look at Aloy's face. You can see her pores. I know you guys can't see it on Facebook because, 720p, and I'm like 9 resolutions above you guys right now. Look at the foliage. Let me go inside here. Look at this. Look, she puts her hands out to move the leaves. One of the best looking PlayStation 5 games of all time. This is one of the best PS5 Pro games enhanced right now. Gorgeous. So let me go back to how I would play. So you guys can see I'm easily getting above 100 FPS right now. If I change the game to 2K, so let me play it let me set it like the PlayStation would. So let me put it on 2K just for fun because we're doing all these tests right now, right? So I'm gonna put the game now at 2K. So this is 2K, 2560 by 1440p, 2K, and let's see what happens now in 2K. So now look at this. Now I'm getting 145 FPS, 150 FPS in 2K. In 2K, 130, 140 FPS. But I'll be honest with you guys, I would not play the game like this. Okay? You don't spend the big money to buy a 4080 Super to be playing games in 2K. Okay? But this is just a test to show you guys, right? So if you wanted to, you could play it at 2K, if you wanted to. But why would you? Why would you when you can max out the game at 4K? It makes no sense, right? So let's go back to the game. Let's put it back to 4K. Okay? Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't need to have it so much. So let's put it back like this. Right? Let's turn off the frame gen. Let's turn off VSync. So now it should look even better, but it's going to be locked in at 60 now, okay? But now you can see when I spin the camera, it spins a lot better because now I'm telling the game to do not go beyond 60 because that's what my TV is right now. So it's locked into 60. What the hell is that? Oh shit, something is coming. That sounds sick. But yeah, now, like look at her face. Ooh. Now let me show you guys something else I'm playing with the game before I go here. So actually, you can see how good the game looks, but this is not actually. I've actually added in some tweaking to the colors of the game right now. So let me show you guys. So I got my little program in there. I can show you guys here. Look at this. See? I got my little tweaker right here. Look at this. Right? So I got a couple of stuff on her. You see here? So let me get to a little area here where you can see her nice. So you can see her right there. So I can tweak the actual HDR blooming effects. See, I can change it. Right? Add more sharpness. See the color change? It's adding in some HDR blooming effects, which I think it looks nicer. So I like to play with these little things. But you can do so much different things now. When you have, look at that. You could change. You wouldn't play like that, but you know what I mean. Like you can change. You can add ambient lighting. You can do so much things with these mods. Look at that. Look at that mod. What do you think about that? Right? See that? That looks pretty cool. But guys, right now, this is how I would play it. 4K. Maximum settings. Look at that. The 4080 Super is handling this game easily. Look at it. It's not even breaking a sweat to run this game. And look at how gorgeous Forbidden West looks. And this is the copied version. Keep in mind, guys, this is the copied version. This is the copied version. I was asking my buddy the other day, should I go buy the real version knowing that the copied version works flawless? He's like, save that money and put it on the TV. Look at how gorgeous it looks. Look at how gorgeous Forbidden West looks. Look at Aloy. Look at her face. Alright guys, happy Festivus. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Maybe I'm going to play Zelda later today. Alright guys, see you guys in the next one.